Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, I want to share my natural hair horror stories with you. Now, for those of you who've been on this journey with me, you know that pretty much the whole journey's been a horror story. And for those of you who have just joined and you're thinking, well, what do you mean your hair is growing, it's flourishing? Trust me, stay tuned, and I will share my horror stories with you in this video. So first things first, my natural hair growth journey started back in about 2011, 2012. And I tried to start a YouTube channel just about documenting my hair growth journey and growing my natural hair, and it was coming along very nicely. What I decided to do was try some new products, and I wanted to switch over to using natural products that was really going to help my hair to flourish and grow faster. I was getting some results, and then all of a sudden I just noticed that my hair and my scalp was not flourishing like it used to. My scalp was really itchy, it was red, it was inflamed, there was rashes on it, and I didn't understand what was going on. And you know, over time I started to lose my hair. I was literally getting like rashes on my face, and I went to the doctors. Nobody knew what was wrong with me, so I just decided one day I was just gonna stop using the products that I bought, but I was going to hold on to one specific product, which was just natural aloe vera juice mixed with water, because that was really helping my hair to stay soft and moisturized, and I really liked the way that it made my hair feel. After about, you know, another few weeks of my scalp just burning and just being inflamed, I got really sick. I lost my hair in clumps. It was just terrible. I just decided, you know what, I'm just cutting out everything. I'm just washing all my sheets. I'm literally just gonna put water on my scalp, because everything else I just thought was just irritating me. And you know, a week or two later, the rashes started going away. My scalp started to feel soothed. It wasn't burning and itching, and I realized that it must have been the aloe vera spray. What I ended up doing was I looked through all of the ingredients and all of my other natural products, and aloe vera juice is probably one of the first or second ingredients after water, and I realized that this natural hair journey was going to be a lot more difficult than I thought. Anyways, you would think that the story can't get worse, but it did. So what I did next was I decided that I wanted to go to my hairstylist and just put in some braids or whatever, just so I didn't have to think about my hair, think about my scalp. I was really irritated with that whole situation, and I just really wanted to just not think of my hair for a while. So I ended up going to my stylist, and for whatever reason, I mean, she's always done my hair, but this time, maybe because I was on my natural hair journey, I realized that she was actually combing out my hair with, you know, those really narrow tooth combs, and she was really just ripping out my hair. I could actually hear it, I could feel it. It was traumatizing, but I didn't have the guts to say anything, because she was one of those, you know, very dominant women who just, it was her way or the highway. So I just decided to keep my mouth shut, which was a big mistake. And if anybody's doing something to you or your hair that you don't like, tell them to stop. And if that means you still have to pay your money and walk out, pay your money and walk out. So what she ended up doing was raking through my hair with that small comb. I was seeing clumps of hair everywhere, and for the first time being on my natural hair journey, I realized that this is not supposed to happen. So anyways, I just kept my mouth shut. I had her put in the braids, kept in the braids for about a month, and I decided to take out my braids. And you know, I would start unraveling the braids, and I would be seeing, you know, chunks of my hair just falling out. I assumed it was natural shedding until I got to my edges. And what happened was I would do the twist, and then I would go and pull the twist out, and instead of the twist, the actual synthetic hair coming out, this whole area just tore out of my hair, just tore out. I can't explain to you how traumatizing it is to lose a chunk of your hair. I also can't explain how traumatizing it is to lose multiple chunks of hair, because the braid would not come out. It was like it was fastened to my actual hair strands, and there was nothing I could do to get it out except rip out my actual hair. It was just traumatizing. It was just the worst situation that I thought I had ever been in. You would think that it didn't get worse, but it did. So once I took out all of my hair, I did a quick examination in the mirror, and I realized that one side was ridiculously shorter than the other side. And I thought at this point she was probably jealous and cut my hair, because at this point you're just skeptical of the whole process. I'm thinking, you know, she's raking my hair with this small comb and, you know, putting on these things, probably put it in with glue because it ripped out my edges. With that being said, when it came out of my edges, there was bald spots, and that is where the traction alopecia came in. For those of you wondering of, you know, when did you get it? That's what happened. When I was pulling out my hair, it left some bald spots in that area, and then I had this uneven hair growth. I didn't understand it, but you know, I was just so fed up with this natural hair in general that I decided to shut down my YouTube channel, and I decided to shave off all of my hair and just get rid of it and just start over. However, once I shaved off my hair, one of the most traumatizing and horrific things happened on this journey. I realized that there was a smooth bald patch in the back. And I already knew, you know, deep down inside, you know that this is not good news. You know that there's not supposed to be skin, bald patches in your hair. So I went to my doctor and I asked him, you know, what's going on? And he diagnosed me with Alopecia Areata, which is, you know, most of you know me for that. So from the research I did and from what the doctors told me, they told me that there was a chance that my hair was not going to grow back. They told me this a little too late because I had already shaved off all of my hair. So needless to say, I panicked. I thought I was just going to be bald forever, and it was just the most horrific, traumatic experience. I can't even put it into words how terrible I felt. I mean, I can smile about it now looking back, but in the time I was just broken. I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. And I decided, you know, through talking with my husband and just, you know, really just crying and just being frustrated and devastated, that, you know, he was encouraging me that you never know who you could encourage and who you could inspire on this journey. So don't give up. And that's how Alopecia Free with Jass was born. It was basically me deciding, okay, well, I'm not going to be depressed about it. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm going to take the lemons that I was handed in life with all of this hair loss issues and everything that had gone on, and I'm going to try and make it into lemonade. Not for myself per se, but maybe for other people who are struggling with similar hair growth issues. So, looking back, do I regret going on a natural hair journey? No, because I was able to really help and encourage you through my traumatic and terrible experiences. However, you know, I definitely went through a lot. What I'm doing moving forward on this hair growth journey, as of April the 26th, 2017, I am currently 4 years natural. And all of that journey from 2011 up until now, for the past 6 years, I've learned so much about my hair that the new journey that I'm on is really about just maintaining the health. It's not about length, it's not about styles, it's really just about keeping healthy hair. And what I want to do in this journey is to encourage you that you can grow healthy hair, and no matter what your setbacks have been, no matter what your horror stories have been, that you can overcome them. So my hair is growing, it is flourishing. What I did was I wrote a hair growth ebook to really help you guys to, you know, not be discouraged or not feel like, you know, your journey is not going well, to really feel confident that you can move forward. It gives you some practical advice and things that I did and things that I have shared with other people that has helped their hair to grow back as well. So guys, if any of you have encountered some horror stories on your journey, let me know down below. Have you used heat, products that didn't work with your hair? What has happened in your journey so far? Any setbacks at all? Or if any of you are starting a natural hair journey, you know, let me know down below. I love to connect with you guys. I love to hear your feedback and your stories. So guys, with that being said, if you're not following me on Facebook, go follow me on Facebook. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because that is where I'm sharing a lot of my hair growth pictures. And for those of you who found this video encouraging or inspiring, like it, share it with somebody. But most of all, thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Don't be a stranger. Let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.